Welcome back to Kerbal Hard and Uncut. We are on episode 162. It is the 11th of June. I hope you all commented in the last episode down below about what you thought the outcome of this launch was going to be, because we're about to see it. So I think everything is ready. Ziggy is ready. I haven't actually checked. I have antennas on half of these craft. Thinking about it, he's an engineer. He can move the antennas. All right. Let's go. We are away. We're off the pad. Okay. Now, how soon do I do my gravity turn? And is this thing capable of actually getting into orbit on its own, thinking about it? How much delta V is there? Yeah, there is a metric ton of... What is it, a metric ton or an imperial ton? I believe the phrase is ton of delta V there, but it's about whether we actually can deploy that delta V in a good way. We are going up. That's all I'm saying. We are going up, uppity up. Right, we'll just stay on the prograde vector because I am a little paranoid about this rocket, I'm going to be honest with you. When it gets up there, it should have huge amounts of thrust because it's got those 5 engines. I may actually have to shut down the middle one. We'll do a Saturn V style, we'll shut the middle engine down, even though I think they often didn't plan to do it. But you often got they had a lot of, it seems in the records, a lot of failures in the old middle engine department. You can see the June emissions in 80 days, okay. We've gone through almost half the fuel. We've still got a ton of delta V left. What we're looking at, 16, 17, time to circularization is not looking bad at all, actually. This is good. I love, obviously, that extra fuel there is just really helping us massively. What I'm going to do is slow it down again, and I'm going to put this on like that, and we're going to turn the whole craft. I think we've got gimbal control enough to basically turn this thing sideways. I could probably just do that. Yeah, in fact, I'm going to just do that. Let's just fire that like that. There we go. Just a little bit of that. In fact, you know what? I'm going to do that as well. I'm going to do that. I'm going to put it there. There we go. We're on full thrust. We are still going up. The time to apoapsis is going up. I'm going to have to cut the engines at some point, aren't I? There's an awful lot of delta V left for very little fuel. I mean, I understand that there is a lot of thrust going on here, but that's quite excessive. I'm going to wait until we get to 90, then we're going to actually have a look at the potential of getting this thing into orbit. There we go. Right. Let's have a look. What do I need to do to get you into orbit? Let's go. There we go. I suppose we're still going through the atmosphere, so it's never a good idea to do this while you're going through the atmosphere. Gives me 18, so it's not bad. Okay. Right, and that's going to be... We have enough to do it. I didn't realize I built this as a single stage to orbit. Well, how exciting. So we do know that this is a single stage orbit. I must think about that in future if I ever want a reusable space program ever again. That one of these can take quite an extensive payload into orbit. The problem, of course, is then landing the thing. I suppose you probably end up with taking the fuel tanks and if you ever go back and look at the reusable space program, what I tended to do is my launches had like a giant cargo bay in the middle. And we put the payload in the middle and have fuel tanks on either side, building sort of a structure, and then they'd open up to deploy, and then you had a bigger base when you were coming through the atmosphere, and it meant you could actually aero brake a little bit better. Right, I think we're going to go for that. So let's just, I'm going to timey-wimey warp it. It's not going to do much. It's going to say what? Start burning 50 seconds. I can keep going a bit actually, because what we'll do is I will just, we'll manually, we'll bring it onto the target as B. Come on. It says it's going to be 16 seconds for it burn. Okay. Pop me onto the target. And just fire the engines. Just fire the engines. There we go. Start burning -2 seconds. Okay. I will do that. Thank you. And we are probably there, but a little tiny little bit more thrust. That's all I want. A little tiny bit more thrust, just to circularize it out just a smidgen. Just give me a nice-ish circular orbit, because of course we know that the maneuver planner does not like it when you don't do that. And then we're going to do that, and there's no point me saving that 300. It's just going to make the craft a bit more chunky. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to just deploy that, extend that one, And is there power? Is there solar cells in that? Oh, it does have solar cells. Good. So that is actually usable. So if I actually had forgotten to put the solar cells on this and was taking these tanks back, we could have just left that. That's terrible English, sea monsters. Could have left that on there. Right. I will actually pull these out. Let's extend those. But no, let's extend half of them. We don't need all of them. I know exactly what happens when I put all of them out. All right, and then I want probably an antenna. We're gonna extend that antenna. Okay. Yeah, we go. Not at all glitchy. Not at all glitchy. Look at that. All right. I think we're ready. And Siki, I have no idea why you're so happy right now. I'd be terrified. Seriously terrified. This is only going to go one of two ways, and one of them involves you being stuck on well, actually, there's three ways. One of them involves you being stuck on an icy planet somewhere, and that is probably the better of the one of the better options. You could be a smear. I mean, let's be entirely honest. Right, current orbit. We're going to go to Elu. Give me the Elu mission, right? Calculating. 99% calculation. Could you hurry up with the calculation? Failed to get an intercept. You failed to get an intercept. A mid-course correction is required? Well, how close do I get? Let's have a look. I don't really get close at all, do I? I suppose I should really set as target. Okay, I see the problem. I'm sure we can work that a little bit. Yes, that's not going to be a problem at all, actually, is it, thinking about it? We'll just do a little, it's only that. It's probably half the fuel in the craft, knowing my luck. How much have we got? 2,000. It's going to be, okay, so there's loads. There is loads. Once we get rid of that, yeah, we're going to be fine. You don't worry. I hear Elu is lovely most times of the year. In fact, I don't even know if it's got seasons. Right, so you're ready. Is that in the alarm clock? Elu, discovery, no. Elu 2 to Elu. Oh, you're already in. Wonderful. Perfect. We can get rid of this thing now as well. Right, congratulations. Yeah, you're going to Elu. Pretty sure we don't actually have a mission for that, but we'll get something for it. We'll get something for flying past Elu and being near Elu and doing things at Elu and stuff. Right, we have 7.5 minutes. We're halfway through the episode. And I need to figure out what the next step is. So that's Elu. We have a craft on the way. We've still got Jewel. And the Jewel one is going to be a bit complex. And I think I might use the moon mission as a little trial for something. Money is not a big... actually, I was going to say money's not a big issue. We just took a huge hit on money there. So maybe money is more of an issue than I thought. Although we should be getting a lot back when we come back from Drez and Gilly and things like that. And they're going to come back soon. And we can always get some of these things. So let's have a look. I think I want to warp to next. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to go to. We'll warp to next. And then you can enjoy the... Oh, look, we've got science coming in. Oh, hold on a second. We've now got enough science. Okay. So we have the science that we could have... Wow, that is really coming in. Wow. That is just Drez. Look at all the science coming in. That's huge. That is... I mean, that's... I did not expect that to be that much science. So we've now got enough for another node unlock. We're almost at one of the bigger nodes, actually. That's interesting. I did not expect that to happen. You underestimate, actually, the mystery goo at the surface experiments, just how much they give you. It's a bit like the science labs. I always underestimate them. They take time and they tick away in the background, but yeah. Jump to vessel. They just tick away and get on with it, and you end up getting quite a lot of science. It's a bit like Kerbalism, the mod Kerbalism, whereby you put a craft up there, and it's just going to transmit its science back to you over time. It would be really good if I could go to the maneuver node, please. That would be nice. Is that possible? All right. So who we got here? We've got Sigdo, we've got Arvin, and we've got Germ. Germ is by far the least qualified of our crew. What even is this? Did I build this? Oh, is this the... Oh, I remember this. So this is they've got a lot of space on this craft. I didn't really need to include that, did I? Look at all the space they've got. So yeah, this is the craft to go to Juno, which I think we again stole from one of my previous series, because I don't want to show you building these things too much. But yeah, you can tell it's very much the same design sort of philosophy as the Elu mission with these, to try and make it look cool. And I don't think it looks cool at all, actually. I think we could maybe do a bit better there, right? How much fuel is Delta V has this got? So is this is not going to be able to do it on its own, is it? So we're then going to have to engage this engine. So I might as well just pop that engine into that stack, actually. Now the issue here is, if I remember, this engine is a horrendous engine to actually do anything with. So this craft originally, I actually turned it around and used those engines. We're not going to do that this time because I don't have much push to go. Do these tanks decouple? I don't think they do they? No, they're fixed. Okay. What has given me all of these things? What probe core is that? What have I got? Where are you? Where's my... Oh, better fire some stuff. Hello? Hello? Oh, I need to do that. Do I? Okay. There you go. Just do that. What is the probe core that I've got involved here? Have I got a better probe core somewhere on this craft? Where is it? Where is the better probe core? Oh, it's down here, isn't it? Is it this one? Does that one... Maybe it's the pilot, because the pilot's 3-star now. Maybe that gives the maneuvers? I can't remember. That's terrible, isn't it? You don't, do you? No, you don't. You don't have that ability. What have we actually got in? I need to... Before we land, I need to figure out what I'm actually doing. Who's going to go down there. So that's going to be an interesting episode of deciding who goes to the surface. Because I've probably calculated this, knowing me, with the idea of an engineer going down and probably a scientist. But I cannot guarantee it. Right, okay, this is taking a long time. I've now remembered why I used to flip the craft around and use these two engines and then transfer fuel around. But I cannot guarantee fuel transfer at the moment because this service seems to be a bit annoying when it comes to fuel transfer. And I have not yet figured out why. Is it heat shields that don't allow it? Maybe it's heat shields. I thought you could set heat shields to allow it though. Anyway, that is an issue that we have. The heat shields stop it no matter what. It's because it's on hard mode. So you can't, that's what it must be. It must be on hard mode. You cannot put fuel through a heat shield. Okay. Right, let's have a look on the old gizmo. What's it called? How are we doing? We're going to Juna. Where's Juna? There you are. Set as target. Right. How are we doing? What is going on? If we could just do that. Focus view. Have I actually got an interaction yet? No, I don't. Okay. That's nice. We should be arriving soon. Anytime soon would be nice. Anytime soon. Nope. Okay. Little bit more. How are we? Is that something I just saw? Oh, I need to go back the other way. Right. Go retrograde. Okay. Oh. Oh. That is ugly. I seem to remember having this discussion last time, didn't I? Well, we're in the sphere of influence, and let's not worry about it. How do I improve that? That's a good question. Let's... I've got a minute. Let's get us back here and go... take me to here. Up there. How are we doing? Oh, look at that. Lovely, beautiful view. Wonderful. Yeah, bye, guys. See ya. Out of here. I want to wait until that goes. We'll turn the antenna on now. Extend the antenna. Thank you very much. Allow partial. That's what we'll do. I only have the one antenna on there, don't I? And what is this one here? I want this one to be allow partial. Okay. Should probably actually extend that one as well, just in case. I don't know if we're going to send a pilot down. Is the big thing for me. I don't know if I want to send a pilot down to Duna. We have a 2-man pod. And the choice is either a pilot or an engineer. We're definitely going to send a scientist, because science. But the question is, do I send an engineer or a pilot? And I can't remember which way the craft's designed. Because, of course, did it previously, right? This has got RCS ports on it. This has got RCS. Where's the RCS on this? Where? Is there any RCS on it? Is it hidden? Oh, there it is. I see it. I see there's a bit there. That's RCS, isn't it? Yeah. So it does have RCS hidden away. It has RCS hidden away, but do I trust my guys to dock? Well, it's me that's docking, so I don't know why I would worry about it. it's going to be bad no matter what. Right. Come on, go through that node, please. Be really nice if you could do that. That's not good. Sort of suggesting I don't have a signal. Oh, we're signaling to Duna now. That's good. All right, come on, get me into. What's going on? Oh, right. So from me, until next time, have a great one.